Pepe coin holders, I've got a video for you guys. I'm in a 75x Pepe long right now. The market looks like it's getting some life breathed back into it, and I think that we're going to be going to see some interesting moves play out here. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Black C. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so first things first, I got into a little bit of a Pepe long position. I say over on Crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333BlackC. The chosen meme coin, Pepe. I hear whispers of whales selling, yet the gains keep flowing. And I was up about 30% at the time of this trade. I have the trade still open. We'll take a look at it shortly. But guys, I'm seeing people talk about Pepe whales are selling tons of Pepe. I looked into it a little bit, and yeah, like there's some whales like moving money around. But guys, just because people are taking profits, just because whales are taking profits, does not mean that Pepe is going to zero. Guys, it is just a part of trading. You see insiders sell, you see insiders buy. Unless you're seeing like all of them fully deploy all of their capital in, or all of them fully pulling all of their capital out, it's not really something to be that worried about. You need to just be paying attention to price action. And speaking of price action right now, we are back into the very important channel here. So yesterday, if you watched my video, I was talking about this daily candle closure here on the blue line. I was right about, at the line of 4012, this blue line right here. And I said, hey, if we can see some closures above this, I would say, hey, there's a good chance that this entire move right here was a bear trap. And we're getting set up to just kind of trade around here and probably test the top of this channel at about 4014. And guys, I'm trying to catch that move. I am trying to catch the move from the breakout here to the top of this channel, because guys, I think there's a chance that we even break above this channel and turn this resistance into support. I think that's possible. So what have I been doing? I've been doing the 75x Pepe longs. Right now I'm in one. I'm up about 44% or $46. It's only a $100 trade. But guys, this is what you do with 75x leverage. Anytime you're using high leverage, you have to be using money you're not afraid to lose, guys. I've done my $200,000, my six-figure trades. I did my 200 grand XRP long that I was in, got stopped out on the profit. But guys, I wasn't using 75x leverage. I was using 10, which is still risky, I will say. But anytime you're using leverage over like 10x, you got to be using money you're not afraid to lose, guys. And now, that's not financial advice. This isn't financial advice. I am just putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you guys what I am doing here. And I put my money where my mouth is. It's as simple as that. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. And if you guys do want to trade Pepe, you want to catch some of these big longs or shorts, if you want to short it as well, you can do that. Check out in the description box below or pin comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. Click the link, deposit Trailbit, get a bunch of free money. And there's a lot of awesome promotions as well, where just based purely on trading volume, you get a bunch of different rewards. They have like MacBook Pros, AirPods, and you can even get a Tesla Model 3, which is pretty crazy. It's about $30,000 just from pure trading volume. So the more you trade, you get these rewards. It's pretty cool. So let's look at the market here. Where's Pepe? Pepe's sitting at rank 26, up 5.34% in the past 7 days, up 2.86% in 24 hours, and up 1.49% in the past hour. We are catching a little bit of a bid here. I like to see that. Guys, Bitcoin is rallying. We've been in somewhat of a kangaroo market. We've been dipping down, bouncing back. We'll take a look at Bitcoin shortly. But guys, you gotta be holding on for dear life here, because I think the market is just going to continue to be more trappy and more volatile here into the end of Q3 and into Q4 of 2025. We have a lot of time left of Q3, guys. We're not even at the end of June here. We're about halfway through. And my validation for Q3 to not be sluggish and bearish was by the end of June, starting to see a rally. And guys, that's exactly what we're seeing play out right now. And I do think that maybe potentially we start to front run some of Q4 in Q3. So we're going to be paying very close attention to those price action movements. But looking at Pepe, we're at a $5.47 billion market cap, gaining about $500 million in market cap over the past couple days. So quite significant. And the 24-hour volume is nearly $2 billion. I love to see this ratio, nearly $2 billion to, let's call it $6 billion. Guys, the higher the 24-hour volume, especially the green side versus the market cap, like if you see like a market cap of $1 billion and the 24-hour volume is $1 billion, the price is going to go up. Like that's just how it is. Like that's how I view these coins, especially if I'm trading meme coins. If the volume is superseding or close to the same value of the market cap, it probably has more room to run, in my opinion. Now, looking at the overall market, Bitcoin's trading at 110,000. We're catching a bid here. I've been buying Bitcoin, guys. When we dipped below, when we came to like 103,000, I was buying that dip. And now I'll be honest with you guys, like, I don't really buy crypto in the past year or so. I buy in the bear markets. I'm a swing trader. I am a altcoin trader, Bitcoin investor. I do buy Bitcoin every single day, but I bought a big chunk of Bitcoin around 103K because, guys, I'll be honest. There is a chance. There is a chance that the 4-year cycle is over for Bitcoin, that the 4-year cycle data point is done. Do I fully believe that? No, I don't. But do I think that there's a possibility that does play out? Yes, I do. And we're not going to know until the fat lady sings, which will be Q4 2025, which we're coming closer and closer to. So Bitcoin dominance right now should be chopping around sideways, and into Q4, it should be declining. We should be seeing sub 60%, probably even sub 50% if things get really crazy for altcoins. And when you see that play out, you should be expecting Bitcoin to kind of just be chopping around. I'm going to show you a better graph here. This is my favorite graph, the Bitcoin halvings. All right, so you should be expecting, like, by, let's say, we're right here is when we're moving into Q4. You should if June really starts to pick up here, like, you could start to see new highs leading into Q3, into Q4, into the end of Q3, into Q4. And I do think that there's a world where we do chop around and find ourselves, say we're chopping around near 120,000. I would even say higher than that, honestly. I want to draw this as, I never claimed to be an artist, but I'm going to try to draw this a little bit better here. Let's say we're trading around 130, 145,000. There's a world where we start to come down here into Q4. And as we come down to like 110K, that's when you see Bitcoin dominance falling, and that's when you see Pepe start to make some big, big moves. See the meme coins and all the altcoins make big moves. And I am leaning towards that idea because, guys, Q4 tends to be the bullish time frame for Bitcoin, but if it's getting front ran, usually the true altcoin season happens at the very, very end. While Bitcoin is breaking down, you start to see altcoins go wild, and I think that there's a world where that plays out here. So let's take a look at the Pepe chart right now, the Pepe trade right now. We're still up about 51%. I may leave this open just because I've been trying to catch a good entry on Pepe, and I really want to capitalize on the touch of the top of this channel here at about 4.014. So it's not too late to get into this trade. Not saying you should do that, just saying it's not. That's kind of my goal, is to take profit around this, at least partial profit. So if I catch the 75x trade here and we make a gain from where we're at to the top there, that's another about 14-15% gain times 75. Like, that's a big, big move here. We're talking, I'll make a few $1,000s on this $100 trade. So I'm going to leave this open for now. If I get stopped out, you'll know on Twitter. Follow me at 332BlackSea. But guys, what do you guys think? Do you think that June is going to end off very bullish, setting us up for Q3 to be new all-time highs, or are we going to have to see a big fake out to the upside and chop around until we get into Q4 like a typical 4-year cycle for Bitcoin? Very curious on what you guys have to say about that. But guys, that's all I got. I'm bullish on Pepe. I think Pepe's the chosen meme coin. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.